Hi YouTubers, we're doing a video today on Brandmotion. I did this last November, about 2016, for a Chevy Avalanche and backup camera system that I was trying to get going, and I wanted to do a review on it. And I've had it for several months now. It's now March, and I really love it. This is the camera that I purchased for the back. It's got comes in a little box with a hole saw and everything. I'm thankful that it came with a drill, because these are expensive little drills, but it drills a tight hole and you need a Dremel to open the hole up so you don't break your camera. Also, the location of this camera is perfect. You can drape the cable to the tailgate over the pin, and you can see the ball of your trailer, perfect for backing up. I didn't feel it was necessary to show you how to take the plastic cover off the tailgate, so moving on. The wire, this is the camera wire, and I just hook it in here. This is this is the power wire. This is going to be to the camera. Lead going right up through there. Again, so that the leads for the camera will come through that large square hole there. And then you have to fasten them down. I taped mine up so the water wouldn't get in there. There's a red and a black wire, I believe. The black wire you ground it, the red wire you put to your tail light. This right here is your power wire, the camera lead going to your harness, and you just pass them up through there and tape all this together when you're finished. You see the black and the white going to the power wire. And initially when I was going to do this, there's a panel on the left side, on the driver's side, that you pull straight out towards the door, pops off, and this is your power. All your fuses, and it's just one of the different sets of fuses you'll find. But I decided not to use that panel and the fuses. I'm just showing you it because I was probing around for a power source. I ended up going directly to the switch, which hopefully I'm going to show you here in a little bit. Feeding all these wires through. I ended up changing my power source because I wanted it to work when I turned the key on, and I just, with all the schematics that I had downloaded for the vehicle, nothing I found was really helpful, so I just went straight to the key and just picked a power wire from the key. When you turn it to the on position, it turned on the power. Once you have your power wires attached to your module, you can stuff it, or I poked it right underneath the dash, just above the gas pedal, and tuck the wires in there. And it's, you can tape it and do it wherever you want. That's where I put mine. When I read the schematic that came with this module, it wasn't really clear where to put the wires, so I ended up calling the company, and they were telling me I needed to have continuous power to this purple wire. Well, I didn't end up having to have continuous power. I ended up hooking that to the power wire on the harness, so it comes on when you reverse. I also am going to use this thing I got at Fry's. Clips onto your vent, and they're like $10, and it's going to hold my tablet on the dash. It looks like this when it's sitting on your dash. I've already tried it with the unit with another camera. I'm working up my backup camera. Works great. It just kind of blocks one side of the air, but the air goes around the back side anyway. And you don't want to have it sitting on the other vent here, because it will block your gear shift, your handle bang into it. But that's how everything goes together. That red and black wire is the power wire. And the connectors just snap together. Okay, that's where I hooked my ground wire. There's like a little bolt right under the steering column under the dash. This is where I attached my power wires for the camera itself, so when you throw it in reverse, red wire gets the power, and you'll have to open this up. It's all taped together, but once you get it open, you'll have to get with your testing light, I believe it was this green wire here, the power lead, and that gives you power to the camera when you throw it in reverse, and then you ground the black wire, and then you're off to the races. Passing your harness that they give you, it's around 20 foot long, up through this hole here. I drilled a hole right near the driver's side. It's my little finger there. Pass the wire, zip tie all the wires, put them in a safe place so they don't have abrasion, and pass them up through the side panel here, and they go right. Okay, the next step I'm going to show you after it's wired in, and your I've used a tablet, Samsung tablet. First position, the power comes on, and then so does your tablet. That's the way you want it. And it's far enough away from the gear shift, when you put your hand up there, it's not going to yank the wires right out of the tablet. It's not a problem for me at all. I've had it for several months now, and it's been working really quick. See how quick? Bing. Bada boom. And the vision, I mean the clarity of the camera could be better. I've seen better backup clarity on other cameras, but it's pretty decent. And it's been very reliable. I am totally happy with the performance of it. It takes a little bit to go back. You'll get this image show up, and then it goes back to that setting there, the home page of the tablet. And then you can do your security key, whatever you want to do. The maps, during the daytime, they're bright, and during the nighttime, they're black, so it doesn't blind you on the road. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. Enough playing around. I'm going to keep going here. Another thing I wanted to mention real quick here is this this Samsung will charge 100%. I've never had a problem with the battery not being charged up. It actually charges it while you've got the key on, and it works great. I'm totally happy with that part of it too. Just to review how I ended up hooking this up, the wire. This is the wire from the back of the car. It has a red wire with the juice from the tail light. It goes into the blue of the module. This line right here. So I tapped into this brown wire. It is the only wire that I got when I turned it to the first position accessory that powers. There's a red and a black wire that goes to the module, and is that lead right there. Okay. It has a 2 amp fuse on it, and so this right here provides power to the module from the tail light when it's in reverse. This wire. This one has continuous power from the accessory lead when you put it on accessory, the first notch on when you turn your car on with the keyed switch. I used a T-tap. It's called the T-tap to connect the wire. And from there you can tuck this module, put the module up underneath there if you want. It's got plenty of cord. I haven't put it all together yet, but I wanted to show you. Also, these little lines on this backup, you can set them different distances in a different mode. The software is available from the Play Store for free. And thank you for watching, and please subscribe.